You know, we've seen Logic do this time and time again when he whips out the scope, plays the long game, sits back off the point, says, yes, I've got an entry. Yes, I've got two. Boys, go, go, go. And then the ground squad heads straight in and does the rest of the work. We didn't see that off the back of Twix's one. But as we get into this one, Dojan, take us away. Map 2 of Vivid Obsidian and Zero Ground.
And we are already off to a start here, and it's going to be Zero Ground trying to take control of it, and they do at the end. Their Logic finishing off with a 3-kill streak, and Irrational also finding 1. Now the pushes are going to be happening here. Jameem's going to be the first one taken down. No, now it's only going to be 2 people on the site here in Logic, and Twix is both going to be taken down. And now Wingman is going to be on the site here, and so is Vivid Obsidian, and the pushes are already happening. Logic sneaking through, can't find anything there. Lazarn finishing off with the kill onto Irrational as well, eliminating him from the site in general. And Hop CX also coming through, finding 1. Can't find another one. Irrational's going to be on the flank here. And Vizsla also going to be taken down by Logic and Irrational as well. And now the traits have been going back and forth so far here. And finally, Zero Ground have picked up the pace once and for all. And with 9 seconds left, the first point seems to be smooth sailing for now. And Hop CX and Lazarn both going to be finding 2 kills onto the site as they are going to be rotating off with a 200-point deficit.
Yeah, it's not bad. Here comes Zero Ground. They've come to play here, and a 3-kill for them. We'll see Vivid Obsidian nowhere near this point. Now Zero Ground get the all-important stack happening. 2 kills per side there, but 3. As here comes Twix with the AK in hand this time, takes down Lazarn, and now Zero Ground with the lead here. This is exactly what they needed. Cobwebs confirmed map 1, but here comes Vizsla. In comes Wingman. Lazarn gets taken down as the meat shield, but Vizsla's still on a rampage. Logic! Oh my god! 1, 2, 3! Oh, there are kids in the audience, man. We need an M rating on this. That was filthy with the revolver. And Zero Ground, that is what they need. Big plays like that if they're going to be successful over the kings of OCE Krunker. 10 seconds remaining on this point. Vivid Obsidian have wrestled control away from Zero Ground, but that point lead is so good here for Zero Ground. They're more than happy just to set up at double walls and wait.
And double walls indeed. Double walls is a very good point to have, and it's one of the tie turners of the entire map in general here. And now we get to see that as the pushes are happening here. But Wingman clutching it out with the 3K onto the site now. But the spawns are actually off there. Wingman gonna be taken by surprise going into that site there, but almost making it work out. Zero Ground did lose the point there. Now Vivid Obsidian is going to be stacking onto this point. This actually might be very dangerous for them because Zero Ground might actually have a hard time pushing onto the site here. It's only going to be Hop CX, Vizsla, and Wingman on the site here, but the bombarding is going to be happening from Zero Ground. And finally, they did take control of it, but the spawns are going to be off. Logic has to wait for the pushes here, and now Vivid Obsidian is already going for the push here. Hop CX finding 1, can't find another one. Twix with a nice trade, but Lazarn finding a 2K at the end, getting to kill onto Jameem's and Twix Slays with 8 seconds left on the clock. And still, Zero Ground is going to be up on points. And the disruptions are going to be happening here, but still, Zero Ground at a very nice lead. It is going to be neck and neck now.
I love this. Zero Ground with a slight advantage. But Vivid Obsidian, we know what they're capable of. Hop CX playing careful, waiting for the rest of the team. Irrational finds 2. Zero Ground have control of the point. Twix in on the action, as is Logic. Wingman, though, has something to say about that. Takes down Twix. Now, Vivid Obsidian, they can definitely do this, but Zero Ground have the lead. Oh, Hop CX comes through. In comes Lazarn and Vizsla. Here they've got the point now. Vivid Obsidian start to look dangerous. 30 seconds remaining. It's ticking up in their favor. Zero Ground, 2 kills from Irrational, but Wingman is there and says no more of that. Vizsla gets 2. Hop CX with 1 of Vivid Obsidian. They've got the lead back from Zero Ground with 20 seconds remaining. One last pushy from Zero Ground could do it. Great frag from Jameem's. Irrational gets 2. Irrational hunting for the 3rd. It's Wingman on the point. He gets tagged up. Twix gets the point, gets the frag rather. Zero Ground have wrestled it back. Hop
no.
Irrational got it back now. They can do this. They stack it up. The ticks. It's a draw.
It's overtime. Going up to the first map. Oh my goodness. This is the first overtime we've ever seen here. Now Vivid Obsidian is going to be all over the point. Lazarn and Vizsla both going to be together here. Now the pushes are going to be happening once again. Zero Ground is going to be the first approach onto the site here. Now it is tied up. 12 seconds left. This is all or never for this first round. If they get this first round down, this actually might be huge for them. And Zero Ground already going to be in the lead, but it has been taken back by Vivid Obsidian by 20 points. My goodness, a heartbreak, almost making it work there. And now Vivid Obsidian taking it back there. The first round has turned to Vivid Obsidian's side.
No way. Oh my goodness.
goodness.
I need to catch my breath after that. 50 points to Vivid Obsidian in overtime. We have never seen that in Krunker Pro League. That is
Against Vivid
history.
Obsidian too. That is crazy. It is going to be
Oh,
neck and neck now, and any advantage at this point will actually set them forward. Take us away, Kid Fox.
that was absolutely monstrous. Now zero ground with wind in their sails, with coal in the engine. They go headfirst into Vivid Obsidian on the point, but Vivid have control of market to start things off. They just need to reset themselves here. Zero ground. They're playing off adrenaline, but that could be their downfall. Use your opponent's momentum to their disadvantage. That's what Vivid Obsidian need to do here. But the point has been taken back by zero ground, courtesy of Jameems, down to about 10 HP. But in comes Vivid. They open it up perfectly. Lazen with 2, Vizsla and Wingman with the other 2, and zero ground are sent back to spawn. With just over 20 seconds remaining here on the clock, Twix with the nice 2K, make it 3. Oh, the North American stamping his name on the OCE competition, and zero ground have got the point back. But in come Vivid Obsidian, 4 quick kills will see them take the point back. And we're very, very close yet again here, Dogen. 3 seconds, zero ground are going to be behind by just under 200 points. That they'll be happy with.
And now we are going to be at the second point now. Zero Ground has taken control of this, but they do have to hold on for the pushes here. And Irrational going to be the last one remaining now. Can he clutch it up? As he is going to be taken down by Wingman. And now the control is back into Vivicity's favor with 44 seconds left on the point. And it's going to be only Wingman on the site here. Logic and Twix both pushing together here. Lazar going to find one. Twix with the trade, though. And Irrational is going to be on the site. And same with Logic as well. Now, 33 seconds left. Vivicidian's waiting for the push coming through. Now, there's going to be 3 people on from zero ground on the point here, and they still managed to make it work here with 24 seconds left. They're in an advantage now, and any advantage, like I said, is a huge one against Vivicidian because they tend to not give up anything for their lives here. Now, 15 seconds left. They did take back the point under their control here, as there is still going to be 11 seconds left, and they're still holding on for dear life. Logic and Twix both pushing it together here, and Twix clearing it out with a 4K onto the site. My goodness, that is a way to disrupt the point there as we are headed into the third point, which is going to be double walls.
Zero ground are waiting there. They do have a slight lead, and you can see Twix just waiting. He peeks, but Vizsla with the opening frag. It's a 3-on-4. Oh my goodness, blink and you'll miss it. Vivid Obsidian just mopped the floor with zero ground there, and they absolutely curb stomped them away from the point. Now double walls firmly in their control. Lazen goes for a bit of a hover there, gets taken down by Twix, going for the TDM. It didn't actually work out for him, but the way that Hop is maneuvering around this point is very, very easy on the eyes indeed. Now Irrational takes down Lazen again, trying to TDM, but at this point you really only need 3 to defend the double walls, but when you've got one player that is waiting for the spawn, you're at a disadvantage. That leaves the opening for the other team to come in, but Vivid Obsidian make it work. They've got zero ground off of the point here, and they keep this stacking in their favor. It's just starting to run away from them here, zero ground. They've played very, very cleanly up until this point, especially on a map which you would argue is Vivid Obsidian's playground. As we head into the final stage now, Vivid with the lead.
And now it is going to be up to the last point, which is going to be one of the trickiest ones to hold down because it is just so open. There's so many angles that they can come from, and that is proven exactly right now as everyone's going to be swept off of the floor onto the point here. 44 seconds left, and Vivicidian once again does take control of it, and it's going to be a 3-man stack coming through. Zero ground have to make something work out of this, or else they're going to be eliminated and going into the lower bracket here. But maybe they still have a chance going into the third round here. 29 seconds left. They're still holding on. Vivid Obsidian is going to be all over the site now, and it's going to be Vizsla and Wingman both together. Hop CX also right behind them, but Twix coming from the flank. He's going to find 2. Can he find the third? He's going to be very low on HP, so he can't find anything there, and Lazen going to be there for the trade. With 15 seconds left, it seems like it's a little bit too late to make any massive adjustments coming through here. And Vizsla's still going to be on the point. Twix coming through with the trade, though, as he did reclaim the point at the last second there, but it was just not enough, as they still struggle to even hit the 1,000-point mark, and that is going to be GG's, as zero ground is going to be finding themselves in the lower bracket against whoever is going to be there. But Vivid Obsidian going on to the finals.
What a game, Dogen. That was hype. That was just as good as the Vivid Obsidian Airy series that we saw when we were playing on Singaporean servers. That was right up there. This competition just keeps going from strength to strength. You love to see it, and you love to see Vivid Obsidian cruising on through to the grand final. Who will their opponent be? Well, we're going to take a journey down to the lower bracket on the other side of this short break, and then we will work that one out together. So don't go very far. We'll be back shortly with more Krunker Pro League Week 9.